You just sent me this.
Go Dogs. Who is that? Yo, Daddy? Do you break it again? Yep. What the hell? Getting ready for fool's ball. Laugh emoji. Either he's having a stroke or he's been drinking.
Yeah, he's been drinking a little bit.
I'm going to go with the latter on that one. I hope he's not having a stroke. All right, this is your show, so you need to...
That's my show. Are you already recording?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Blank Face Podcast, episode, insert number here.
10?
10.
No, okay, hold on. Here's the problem. A couple of these are just... I think we recorded one last time, and we're not going to put it out.
Oh, okay.
Because this is going to be really irrelevant if I put it out next week.
Okay, fair enough.
To give context, this is like probably 15 or 20 minutes after the end of the McGregor Mayweather fight. We know the results. Spoiler,
Mayweather won.
yes, he did win.
Wow.
By TKO, which is, I don't know. I wish he had gotten knocked out. That's all all I have to say about it.
That's what McGregor said too. He wish he knocked him out.
Well,
He said he should have put me on the ground.
yeah,
Or I wish he would have put me on the ground.
I don't know. But now that we've talked about it, I can throw it in the title, which means we'll get one more view than yours. Now, somebody bring up Jake Paul, and we're good to go. Do you think
Scroll my class randomly roasted Jake Paul about how she hated her. She hated him, rather.
Jake Paul's a her? I mean, that's possible.
Maybe.
Stay relevant.
It's Jake Paul.
Talking about pop culture.
Wow, nice one.
Thank you.
I feel like Trey's secretly with us because that Diet Pepsi's up there in the corner.
How long has that been there?
A week.
That
Ooh.
was fun. Drinks don't go stale, dummy.
What?
They go bad.
Cokes go stale.
They don't go stale. They don't go.
What is the
They go
definition of
flat.
stale?
Stale? Like, things harden when they're stale. It's like hard foods go stale. I don't think Drake's go stale.
Like
Go flat though.
Drake's.
Flat is the correct term. Huh?
You said Drake's.
Oh, sorry. It's also 1 a.m.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, flat lasted a long time. And
It
started late.
seemed quick.
This is mine.
All right, to give the context to the rest of the stories, we're all in college now. This is like 1 week after college has started. I'm comfortable saying that I'm going to a college like right in the middle of downtown Atlanta. Like slap dab right in the middle of it. And then whatever. But this homeless lady approached me
Mm-hmm.
talking about where she got her cat food. But
Yeah.
she didn't
Have a cat.
prime me
Oh.
at all. She just came up and she's like, you know it's bad. You know you're in you're in for it when she starts it with, you know? Because I've never seen this
I
lady
don't know.
before.
I don't.
No, I don't know. She goes, you know, the fancy feast, and I got it at the blank, 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 but I couldn't understand her. And I looked at her, I said,
Oh, fuck it.
I said,
I knew you had a cat.
what? And the guy next to me, he's like, don't do it.
You got
Don't.
baited. You got baited.
He goes,
dude.
you fucked up. He looked at her, and she kept trying, and I just like, kind of like,
You got.
went dead in the
Yeah,
eyes,
dude.
looked forward, and just kept walking.
You walked away, yeah.
That's the first time I've been bothered by a homeless person.
That didn't happen to you in Texas when we were there?
No,
You walked by
Texas-
plenty of homeless people.
No, they were fucking crazy in Texas. In Austin, you'll see guys walking around like telling their life story in like a monologue and throwing their arms around like very theatrically, but nobody's there. They're just talking to themselves.
It's like the guy
No, an audience.
in that meme. What? How does it go? Me, I'm fresh as fuck.
Oh.
yeah.
But at least he's looking at the
Your
camera.
shoes whack. Your hair whack.
Is he looking at the camera?
I'm
I think
fresh as fuck.
they're just filming him out a window.
You think
I
so?
think it is, yeah.
I think they're just filming him out
I mean,
a
there
window.
could be someone else who's talking to this
This-
off camera. but-
These guys would be walking down like the people obviously like dodge them and go to other
Yeah.
sidewalks. Walking down side. My father never loved me. And see the problem at age 6 and
It all started when
It's,
At
the
the
crash
fancy
of 08.
yeah,
Are we going to talk about the fight? Like, discuss it? Or was that all of it?
that was it.
Oh.
I mean, what do you have to say about the fight?
I don't know. I
I'm not a
expected Mayweather to
boxing
win.
professional, so I'm not gonna pretend like I know what I'm talking
You,
about.
you
I-
didn't expect Mayweather?
No, I
to
said
win?
I did expect him to win in that. I'm not surprised that at the beginning he let Conor McGregor kind of beat on him.
I'm surprised that he
I
hit
kinda
hard
expect
enough
that,
to make. Well, okay.
Yeah, those
Ma-
look, they're hurt.
McGregor said it was like he was tired.
Yeah.
He wasn't stumbling because he was hurt.
Apparently that's a trend. Like after whatever rounds is what Mayweather said at least. After whatever rounds in the MMA, he would see him get tired. So
Yeah.
he just kept playing the long game.
He claims he wasn't hurt though; that he was just tired, and that's why he was
I
stumbling.
think he talked shit, like saying he was going
He
to knock him
definitely
out.
was tired.
Like making him, like playing the mind game. I think.
Yeah.
He talked shit for a reason.
Well, people said that the only way McGregor would win is if he knocked him out early.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, and he almost to me, it looked like he almost did a few times. Like he almost.
Yeah,
But the problem
close.
is Mayweather was smart enough to throw his head down.
Yeah.
Because he knew that if he threw his head down, that either McGregor would try to like kind of hold him a little bit or start throwing hammer punches, and that's when hammer fist, whatever, and that's when the ref would have to step in and separate him so he can get his bearings back.
If it was MMA, he would just start hammer fisting him, but he couldn't do that. So it was kind of, I guess he was kind of clueless what to do.
If it was MMA, they would have hit the ground a lot earlier.
Oh yeah, it would have been over.
He would have been taking him down many times.
You can't just see like. You can downgrade a boxing because that's easier or like more simplified than MMA, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't go from boxing to MMA because there's like more complexity.
Boxing is like dueling, and MMA is like guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything
goes pretty much.
The only thing that McGregor had was a puncher's chance there in the beginning.
Yeah,
like
he was hitting him.
He also had I think he mentally had Mayweather a little bit beforehand.
I think that he's just a really good fighter.
I believe that Mayweather was purposely like not doing a whole lot of first rounds because he only threw 12 punches in the first 2 rounds.
I mean, yeah, but
if he
like
wanted to, he could start hitting.
He's just watching, I think.
Yeah.
Going into it, I think he was super cautious. And the second he saw what he needed to do, which is this isn't new. This is what Mayweather's been doing. This is why he's 50-0. The second he saw what he needed to do, he just pursued it for like 6 rounds.
Yeah.
And eventually it worked out for him. But I don't know. I think mentally McGregor kind of had him there, especially before the fight.
He's just so confident.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
they both are.
It's not even that he's confident. It's like I think Joe Rogan said this like 3 or 4 times that this is the only fighter that has ever been able to look at Mayweather and say, "If this was a real fight, I would fucking kill you," and you'd be right.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way that Mayweather would have a chance, but. It wasn't a UFC fight, so it didn't matter.
You jumping off the octagon.
I'm telling you, he would be like all 4 punches,
just
like straight forward, and he would like monkey.
He'd be like a cat.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely think it was enjoyable, and it was what the fans wanted.
I like how
it wasn't like the Pacquiao fight,
which
I didn't watch. I did not watch.
That was fucking terrible. It was like a hug fest.
And I heard like Pacquiao wasn't okay before the fight, like he was injured or something already.
He probably was.
So he went in it.
He had a pancreas problem or something. It was something like it was an organ. It wasn't even the physical. It wasn't like a
still like even a little bit of like offsetting in your like mental stability or something. I don't know. Like if you're feeling groggy one day, you're not gonna want to fight somebody.
That one sucker punch towards the end of the round with McGregor, that was kind of dirty though.
What?
When the referee was backing him up and he still punched him.
Yeah,
he was coming up.
He just kind of punched him. Not punched. He just kind of pushed him. It wasn't. Yeah. I like how McGregor just had to, like, before his interview, he just had to say some racist shit. Like,
what do you say? He fought like a Mexican.
I turned him into a Mexican tonight.
What's that even mean?
He fought like a Mexican.
They're fighting.
Okay.
Really? I had no clue what he meant by that.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't know that? Like, Hispanic people in general are known for fighting.
Like,
well, they're known for boxing.
He said fighting like a Mexican. Does that mean like he was like pursuing him?
It's doing well. I don't know.
It's doing well, and like they're not meant to. They're usually not like the heavyweight fighters, which are the ones who like hit hard and stay back. Like they're usually like either southpaw, which means they switch a lot, or they're really fast.
That interview was the best part of the whole fucking fight. It was just gibberish. And then
fuck it.
Occasionally you catch a fuck it. I'm like, all right, bro. I don't know. They at least seemed in high spirits.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't have like a bitter end.
Yeah, I think the guy called it well in that he was right calling it then, because he was definitely done for. Like they said, he hadn't punching anymore. He just kept getting hit over and over again. He wasn't even defending himself.
Mm-hmm.
So that was y'all's first. All right, first of all, do y'all hate each other yet?
No.
No,
it's too late to pull it off.
I said before we came, we were supposed to act like we already hated each other.
We even convinced Tam to go.
Yeah.
Don't we hate each other, Tam?
Tam,
yeah.
Am I allowed to say?
we have a special like background guest, and that is Hunter and Thomas's new roommate. So y'all haven't had any issues?
I don't think so.
No.
I beat him in Super Smash Brothers a few times, and he.
Oh my fucking god! Did you really?
It's not true.
It is true. What do you mean?
He beat me once when I wasn't playing my main character, and he did beat me when I was playing one of my mains. So that was impressive. But that's only twice.
Now Thomas has a reputation for being the best smasher of us all.
The most smashed.
The most.
I didn't enjoy when you put your dick in that book, so that was a.
All I know is that I beat him fair and square.
Mm-hmm.
and then I left before he could play me.
Yes. he came home. Not came home. He came to the door one day, yelling and screaming. Just when we'd play, he'd be so loud. So then I'd say really randomly homosexual stuff.
Oh.
So if someone was listening, they'd be really confused.
So Thomas hasn't done
next
anything
door.
that's been like just typical Thomas bad and
I'm a
everything.
normal person.
Let's see. No.
I purposely-
He combed his hair, which is like a normal thing to do for him
Huh?
because he has wavy hair. But he. I
Every-
guess you don't do this at home. Like you don't check because it's your sink. You don't share with anybody. But like I looked in the sink like a few minutes later and it was just like full of hair.
Oh,
It wasn't like full.
But
hair,
he had long hair and he hadn't cut it in a while.
But-
So I think.
But
that's what
I've
it
been
was.
cleaning it out now. So
Yeah, I've been.
I didn't notice it was that bad.
He's gotten better.
It was obvious. I also purposely tried to fall into a chair for my bed. Didn't work out.
Yeah, he tried
Just
to
fell on the
crawl
ground.
out onto a rolly chair and then
Yeah.
he fell. On
I
his
was
ass.
like, there's a 90% chance I'm gonna fall on my ass. But I was gonna go for it anyways.
I'm so surprised
So
I
I
haven't
just fell
fallen
on my
out of my
bed.
bed and fucking died. Because it's half the size of my bed and I'm about 5 feet off the ground. So
I could die for my
Are you
bed,
guys
actually.
Are you guys bunked?
no, they're lofted. There's like
There's space underneath it for stuff.
there's space. There's more space underneath it. Underneath it than like this bed right here.
Okay.
Like if
We were able to fit like 2 drawers.
there's like a 6-inch mattress on top of what this was,
Yeah.
that would be shorter than my bed. But then we have like a really lofted bed, which is like 6 above my head off the
Yeah.
ground, and there's like his desk is
Do y'all
under
have
it.
bed rails?
No,
Okay, we don't have bed rails either. So I
You
agree.
can, you can get them.
You can?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
being that dude.
Because they said that if you fell down, they're not reliable for if you didn't get the bed rails.
I requested for my bed to be lofted higher, and they came by at like 4 o'clock, and me and my roommate were asleep, and he
Jeez.
fucking just like on my door.
Uh-huh.
I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I thought it was my crazy ass RA, and I opened the door. He's like, "Yo, good on space." And like walked in, like he was looking
Pushed
around.
you out of the way. He's like, I want to see your room.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, because I didn't know what he was talking about. And then he was like, good. And as he walked out, I saw my name on the list for where I signed, where I went in my bed, lofted. I was like, I don't even fucking care no more. Like,
Damn.
I got used to it. So, fuck.
Yeah, if I fall off the bed, my head will land squarely on the corner of a desk.
Yeah, he'd be dead. You can just turn your body. So
As I'm falling in my
No,
sleep.
no, I mean, before you go to sleep, you just sleep on the other side.
Hell no, I'm not crawling up and then turning around.
No, you just... Oh, yeah, I guess because you have to come on that one side.
What's your overnight policy at your college?
You can stay 3 nights. None
If
of the
if
opposite
it's
sex.
If it's same sex.
Yeah, you can stay
If
3
it's
nights
opposite,
before it's
12.
what is it called?
Cohabitation.
Cohabitation
We have a cohabitation
3 nights, a what?
in a row.
in a row.
Oh.
Yeah,
So I can do like one night, not one night, like
yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
every
I'm
other
pretty
night forever,
sure. I'm pretty
essentially.
sure. Yeah,
We've
Because
had
you
a-
bounce between dorms?
we've discussed that like with the RA, and he said that he didn't know for sure.
That's a way to cheat the system.
No, like they said that if you have like a griddle or something, you're not supposed to have.
If we just
If,
switched
if they come in, you have like 3 days to get rid of it.
you have 24 hours.
A
to
what?
24 hours, like a
So
griddle
we
or
would,
something like
we
that's
would
illegal.
change it between each other.
So we would just have like
each
that
day.
community grill.
Yeah.
So they'd come in and say you can't have that, so we'd give it in the next room. But you can't have that, so we just
Yeah,
give it
like
back and forth. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, it's been interesting with getting because we're not supposed to have extension cords.
Oh, we don't have.
Neither
We're not
we-
supposed to have either. But
They told us after we already bought some. We went to Kroger that day, and then they told us later. You're not supposed to have them.
But we can have surge protectors, which can
Yes.
kind of serve as extension cords if they're long enough.
if
Same
you
thing
have
for
8
us.
of them chained together. I'm joking.
That's, I mean, like
Yeah.
it really depends on how cool your RA is because, and I don't know how much
They
power
kind of let us get away with it.
Yeah.
my RA is. I
Our-
don't-
our
We
is
had
cool.
2 needs for it because our refrigerator was going to be in a shitty spot, which it kind of is right now. Because it's in a corner
yeah,
behind the
it's
desk
kinda
and a
annoying
bed.
for me.
And but
Do you have a
then-
full-on fridge or do you have a mini fridge?
mini fridge,
Okay.
and we have a microwave on
Had a
top of it.
Samsung.
But like we had it in like near the entrance of the dorm, which was nice because you can get it from any angle pretty much. And then the other one is for all of our computers because we have to put our desks in the middle of the room basically. 2 of our desks at least.
Have you found anything on campus that's like particularly cool or anything?
No.
Not anything that you didn't know was there already?
I haven't really been exploring. I've been trying to pass my classes, so
Is
I'm
it-
trying to get comfortable first.
Yeah. I mean,
We haven't had any grades yet, so I don't know.
I'm in a pretty much completely new environment. Like I am straight up urban.
Yeah.
So I have a lot to like look around and I went to
Really, I've just been showing people around.
a place off campus. I took Dev off campus to a place. It's where 5 roads converge.
Ooh, I hate that.
But it's like, I don't know, actually. I don't know why they call it what they do. I won't say it.
Well, fuck.
Yes. But it's like a hippie part of the city.
It's really cool.
And we went into, I don't know what it is about this place, but it draws like the weirdest homeless people. Or like the most clever. They'll come up and talk to you. They won't, like, somebody tried to sell us weed. But they didn't say weed. They're like, have you ever tried incense?
Yeah.
I was like, well, no. She's like, well, do you want to? And she kind of like, and I kind of looked at Dev. He smiled at me. I'm like, no, we're good. And she goes, all right, well, can you help me get home? Like, do you guys some money? I'm like, well, whatever.
Did you take her home?
No,
Okay.
no. I gave her like $1 because I bought some records or something. I don't know. There was like 3 people that came up and talked to us, and they all had weird, like, explanation. Oh my god! I fucking got stopped at Walmart today. Here.
Stopped?
Yeah, like a dude. No, I mean it was this. He was probably 16 or 17. It was this black guy. He was like 17. He had his little brother there, and he
He baited you with the kid.
Yeah, essentially he goes, "Do you have any money?" This is how he started it. This is how he started it. I was in the passenger seat. My girlfriend was driving, and I was hesitant to tell her to stop. Because she was I was like, stop. And she rolled down the window, and he started like, I know you don't want to be stopped by a black man. I'm like, why you gotta turn it into a race thing, man?
Yeah.
You know I don't give a fuck. And I was like, I don't have my wallet with me. And Caitlin's like, I don't have any money. And he was like, do you have any money to get us or to help us get a hotel room? Me and my little brother been out here. And he pointed at some woman. She's like, he named her. He's like, this lady, she'd been giving us some free cereal. Like, he was explaining the whole situation. I'm like, bro, I don't have my wallet. And Caitlin kind of goes, I don't have any money. And he just like walked. He doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
He just walked to the next car. I was like, sorry. And he didn't turn around or anything. I was like, that was fucking weird.
That was suspicious.
I mean, he didn't look like he had been out of a home for even one day. Like, he was...
If you have the little brother with you, that's obviously big. It's like...
I don't know. I mean, I kind of felt bad. I believed him, but it was just weird. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. That's the only time I've ever... Wow, that's not true. Never mind. Usually I don't get panhandled here. Have y'all?
Yeah.
It was the best
we
spot.
were there when we got... it was a hot dog restaurant we went to. We were just sitting in the lobby, like, eating, and some guy came up and asked us for money for his football equipment.
Oh, that's different. That was
pulled
like
out like a fucking huge wad of cash.
That was fundraising, though.
What?
Well, I mean, it could have just been for whatever. You don't remember that?
I don't know if I was there.
But it was like, he goes, hey man, I'm trying to raise some money for some football equipment for my school. And he, like, no hesitation, pulls a giant wad of cash out of his pocket. And he's like, we've just been raising money to get our equipment done. And I was like, dude, I can't help you. You've got so much money.
It looks like you're good.
Yeah.
Well,
The first thing you should do is not act like you have a bunch of money.
Yeah.
By pulling it all out.
I was in the parking lot of the gas station over here, and somebody knocked on my window. He's like, you got a quarter for a pack of blunt?
A pack of blunt.
A pack of blunt? I guess he wanted Swisher Sweets.
For some
and he
Black
needed,
Miles.
like a quarter. And I like looked down and grabbed a quarter, and I was like, here. Or I think Trey was like, here, I have one. He was like, yeah. And he walked away.
Some Black Miles.
Like, how can you afford weed when you can't afford 50-cent Swisher Sweets? What the fuck? Why are you asking me?
It's like the people who work at Waffle House with gold teeth. Mm-hmm. Those are your priorities, gold teeth.
I got laughed at so much for wearing a Waffle House shirt.
What?
I was walking around Atlanta, and I had people look at me and fucking laugh at me for wearing my Waffle House shirt.
I wore my office shirt the second day of college.
Was there something else?
Your what shirt?
My Dunder Mifflin shirt from the office.
Oh, okay.
And I got a lot of compliments. That is definitely the way to get friends.
Wear a shirt.
Wear a shirt that is popular.
People like The Office.
I know.
Like, a lot. I didn't, because...
It's like a subtle thing.
I think you were around when the show was on, but I got into it.
Yeah, I started watching it on TV, and then I switched back.
Death of The Office. Which essentially, like, I'm trying desperately to catch up with Game of Thrones before...
I'm going to start watching it soon, so...
The season finale is tomorrow.
Do you know anything? Do you know any spoilers?
No.
You don't...
Bruh.
What?
I think I'm good.
I think you're good as long as you stay away from this dickhead. Like you're
Dickhead. I have season 1 at the dorm.
You're smooth sailing
On Blu-ray, we can watch it when we get back.
Sure. But you don't use Twitter as long as you don't look.
Well, even if I saw something like I didn't know
who the
I didn't know who the character was.
But the second you start watching it, you're
Yeah,
in the danger zone.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get.
Don't look any behind the scenes, none of that shit.
Yeah,
like
I'm not gonna do that.
Game of Thrones is the most,
I don't usually look into a show until I finish it.
which is smart, and I have a problem doing that because whenever I get into anything, music, games, TV shows, I want to know
Spoiled music for yourself.
I want to know the behind the scenes of it.
Kurt Cobain died. Damn it.
If I get into a band, I would look for interviews immediately. I don't know why. It's the way I operate, so I struggle with that. But yes, you should absolutely watch it.
That's a great show.
Apparently, there's 19 boobs.
Yeah,
in
no,
the
this
first
girl
episode.
in my Game of Thrones class, which is a Western literary themes class, whatever. It's
Uh-huh.
based around Game of Thrones.
Wait, is it really, or is it you just saying that?
No, we use the class is called Western Themes Game of Thrones, something like that. We just use Game of Thrones to talk about themes in Western literature, pretty much.
Oh, is it that encompassing of the all themes of Western literature?
It's kind of like ones that relate to Game of Thrones. So she was like, there's gonna be a lot of gore, a lot of medieval stuff,
A lot of rape.
possibly, yes.
Yeah.
But the girl was like, there are exactly 19 boobs in the first episode.
I did not. I knew the show was bad. Like I knew that it was people like. What's the worst thing on TV? People would point at Game of Thrones. It's like, okay, this Shameless is bad, but it's not as bad
It's
as
like the
Game of
Grand
Thrones.
Theft Auto of TV.
But then I started watching it. I'm like, I did not know you could legally put that on TV. Like somebody's holding a dead baby by the feet. It's just dangling there. I'm like,
Yeah.
what in the
It's
fuck?
like all the dinkers dangling all over the place.
Listen, you will not get any hard dick. It is nothing but flaccid dick.
I'm happy.
What? Really? Are
This
you?
is
though?
college experience, flaccid dick.
I'm not looking forward to any dick really, but
Yeah, it's not.
it's gonna be there. I don't want
That's
to.
what I'm saying, Tam.
What the fuck? What are they talking about?
I'm not looking forward to any of it.
Yeah, you should definitely watch it. I think you'll like it.
Oh,
I think.
Imagine Lord of the Rings when everyone dies. So
Everybody-
if
everybody
Lord of the
dies.
Rings loses, if the
if
the
Lord of
Fellowship
the Rings
loses,
yeah.
I don't know if you can catch. Well, you probably could catch up before the last season and watch the last season.
I just know there's this one character that I hate so much, but is still alive.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
don't say anything about him.
Michael Bolton.
Yes. Why is he still alive?
I'm so glad you got that.
I'm only in season 2. I hate him.
All right, so we've done the complete Rooster Teeth podcast, like run through. We've talked about Game of Thrones. Anybody got any
Bring
science
back the
topics you want to bring up?
The eclipse happened on our
Oh my-
convocation day.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was really cool because we it was kind of shitty though because we had to line up in our convocation clothes, which is like a formal event.
Yeah, because it was
Oh, they made you
convocation
dress
was
up?
right after the eclipse, so there was no time for us to change.
Mine was right before.
So I had my sweet glasses on with my shirt and tie. Did I have a tie on? No, I didn't have a tie on.
No, because we were matching.
That's right.
Accidentally
I had a
matching.
plaid.
Yeah.
Accidentally only had one shirt, babe. Bring another shirt.
No, my other ones were in the cleaners.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sure.
they were. I got them back today. They're in my closet right now.
Every pair of Eclipse glasses in Atlanta was taken.
That's not true.
You could, I promise you couldn't find it.
That's not true.
I walked all around campus because they were trying to hand them out on campus.
Hey, I'd say all campus.
I was gonna fucking walk a mile for
All
goddamn
over Atlanta.
It's really argumentative right now. What happened?
all over my part of Atlanta. There you
It was
go.
like that at Mercer too. They were giving them out and they were all gone. But
My
a lot of
dad
people
bought
in our
some 2 weeks early.
group had them, so we just shared.
I knew the eclipse was starting, so I walked out of my door. Because I essentially live in a motel, so I kind of leaned over the railing and
Blinded yourself.
glimpsed up there a few times. I can't see it. I
Yeah.
went back and slept through the whole
Did you
thing.
see the Trump
That's what I-
memes of him looking directly at the sun? It was so funny to me.
Yeah, someone in our dorm group chat was like, "I slept right through it."
I mean,
that sucks.
it really doesn't though.
I mean,
It's
if
so
you don't care
what do you
about
mean?
it, you can.
It
look up
sucks.
It's so
That's what
cool.
you do.
nah.
You must not have. You're in the cities. You don't see the nature aspect. Like the cicadas started chirping.
Yeah.
Really loud.
It didn't get dark. It
got
didn't get all
really
that
dark
dark.
where we were.
No, it didn't-
I mean,
got a
it was
little dim.
a
It wasn't
very
dark.
very clear change in lighting, and the shadows started turning crescent shape.
I think it went from 98 degrees to 90 degrees though.
Are people weird about getting blinded by eclipses because that's the only time you look at the sun, or is it actually brighter?
No,
I don't
it's no. I think it's brighter because it's funneled in from that one spot where it's not covered.
It's like a cone.
But I also think it's that just don't look at the sun.
I mean,
Because that's the one time that you'd ever look at the sun. Is
you
for watching
can
eclipse.
glimpse at the sun. You can look at the
I
sun.
bet I can look at the sun longer than you.
You stare at it for 15 seconds, though. It's definitely gonna mess up your vision.
I mean, yeah, it'll fuck it up, but like, it's not like if you just kind of like graze your eyes with it, you'll fucking die or some shit.
They actually fall out and decay.
Yeah.
Oh, on that topic, I heard that doctors were busy because people put sunblock on their eyes.
Oh, it's so fucking
my
dumb.
fucking God.
So dumb.
Sunblock.
It's like you put sunblock on your glasses.
If you couldn't hear him, he said that doctors were busy with people that put sunblock in their eyes.
Oh man, that's pretty smart though.
That's so fucking dumb. Who
Here,
thinks
dude,
that?
let me. Can you get my eyes real quick?
Oh my
Do
God.
you think they use the spray or the lotion? Probably the spray.
I hope the spray.
Either one is bad.
I heard on Reddit or something that someone used a telescope and they put the glasses in front of their eye, so it just burned a hole through the thing into their eye. Instead of putting it in front of the telescope, they actually damaged their eye.
That's great. I wonder if you painted everything around your eyes black, would it help?
I don't know.
Right? I mean, that's
I
got
don't think so.
that's some merit.
Try it out next eclipse.
I mean, what's the point of eye dark under your eyes during sports? It's the same thing, right?
Who knows if that actually works though?
I mean, it can.
It's just a skin.
Are we ever gonna do swap meet again?
I mean, I don't really want to. 'Cause
I
I mean,
want-
listen. Whoa, reason to listen.
Are you
to an
okay?
album.
Is that a stroke?
So I don't know. Because it's like the deadline makes me listen to the album. Otherwise, I haven't listened to it yet.
I mean, I have enough episodes recorded right now where we can take a little break and rethink it. The question is, does Trey gonna are we willing to go through the trouble of doing Trey?
I'm not doing Trey.
I always want to do
Shut your
Trey.
ass up. You know what I mean?
Does he want to go through the trouble is the real question. I don't mind, like going through Skype and all that.
Yeah, I think it's way easier for me to trade albums with Trey every once in a while than for y'all to, because you have to be here.
Yeah.
I could be in Atlanta and trade with Trey, or if it's just us three, we can do the three on the weekends.
Damn right there.
Tam, have y'all explained to Tam what swap meet is?
Very briefly.
Imagine Dragons, right?
But yeah.
Woo! And then we've never discussed the third show. But the question is, are y'all gonna become too busy to worry about it?
Well, every night this week I've stayed up past 12 playing cards.
That's your fault, though.
I mean, I've been having fun. I also do all my work. I'm not a bad student like Thomas thought I was going to be.
Well, we all thought you were going to be.
No, it was
Says
mostly-
Thomas fucking struggled more than any of us.
I
this
know,
year.
right?
Just in math.
Yeah.
That was it.
Just in math,
Yeah.
man.
I got all A's and.
You struggled
One
enough in
C,
math. Enough. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I struggled enough in math to struggle, to make up for all the other classes I didn't struggle with.
All I heard was people bitch at you for sucking at math.
That's all I think I sucked at. So.
I mean, to be fair, you took the fucking hardest math that the school had to offer. And you probably shouldn't have. I kept telling people not to take that goddamn class.
Well, it was either that or I had to take remedial math. So.
Take the remedial math. Who gives a fuck?
I don't think Miss Brown will let me take it. I mean, Miss. Whatever.
They can't. I am tired of hearing that. You post high school. I'm still tired of like my girlfriend's like, I don't think they would let me take that. It's like they can't control it. You decide what you take. Why would you let their suggestions be like?
I still got into college just fine, so
Sure
what does it matter?
You didn't fail, did you?
I almost did.
No,
I did fail a class and then passed the AP exam. So
Did you fail psychology?
I had a 43 in that class.
Holy
The
shit!
extra
I didn't
Failed it.
open I didn't even open the class the whole second semester
Why not?
because I failed one class for a bullshit reason. Like I didn't submit it, but I clicked like save,
Uh-huh.
and then I went to submit it, but I guess my computer turned off before that because I shut it real fast. I was done with it. I was so mad at it, and I guess I never submitted, and then I looked back the next day and I had a 0 for the test, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore.
You couldn't talk to anybody. About it?
I messaged the teacher and she said that it was
The
not of her hands.
funny thing is, your online experience was the exact opposite of ours. Dev and I would just sit next to each other and listen to music.
So y'all had a
And-
different system. Though.
Yeah,
We
now
had-
watch the video, look up the answers to the quizzes and the tests. Use this class.
I
Would
mean,
that do to
I
your
mean
GPA?
obviously I learned, huh?
What did that do to your GPA?
I don't know what my GPA is.
I mean, obviously it didn't affect it that much.
I made it to the top 10% of the school I'm at, so obviously it wasn't that bad.
You know, it was top 30%, not 30 people. I think my class rank was 40 something, which is surprising because I was a shitty fucking student. But now my homework includes watching movies. So
Bruh.
What the hell?
Man, what
Yeah.
movie
I'm
you
a
got?
film major, by the way.
What movie you got?
Oh,
Right now it's Videodrome. I don't know what the
Never
fuck
heard
that
of
is.
My homework involves reading the Bible and
Same.
like reading all the annotations and looking up things in the Bible dictionary that's bigger than the Bible.
Wait, all right.
The Bible dictionary is bigger than the annotated Bible.
It's bigger than the paraphrased kids
I know.
Lego Bible.
How did they approach that class? Is it
It's objectively.
okay?
Yeah.
So it's not religious. It's like
It's objective.
it's studying it.
Even
as
though
if
it's
it
a
were
Baptist
literature.
school, you know, it's still objectively.
I mean,
It's
Jesus
literally,
is
it's literally
great.
just
Convert.
based off the it's literally just based off like the interpretation, like the literal interpretation, and we go over like who's actually interpreting it and who's writing it because apparently there was like 4 different groups that wrote the Bible or at least the Old Testament.
My teacher said that we could interpret it any way we want to, and then we could even argue with other people.
See,
No, our
we've only
interpretation.
had like one discussion in classes. We've only had 2 classes. So
Yeah, I've
far.
only had once.
my
I
critical
haven't done
thinking
anything.
teacher said that if we fail, or we can argue with him about our grade and get it up because that's the point of the
That's
class
kind of cool.
is arguing.
Mhm.
And it's just like the analysis of arguments. So he's like, if you have a problem with this, just argue with me, and you got it. I'm like, dude, I can do that. You don't speak very good English, so I think we're good to go.
You're gonna start using big words. Big words he doesn't understand.
When he writes on the board, he doesn't lift the pen. It's not cursive. He just
I've done that before.
it's,
I had fun with it.
and it looks bad, doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like
Yeah.
ass.
I walk into classes and I see chalkboards.
We have chalkboards. That
What are those?
Really?
Chalkboards, yes.
Yeah, it makes me like I hate
In
it.
one room, I have chalkboards and then an actual monitor and dry erase boards. It's like so many different
We had,
generations in one room.
We had 2 chalkboards, and then like an IT guy came in, and he like made a big deal about setting up the projector,
Uh-huh.
and he had to jerry rig it where the screen wouldn't stay down all the way. The one because it's like one of those pull down ones that you have to finagle to get it stay, so it wouldn't stay down all the way. So he put the string underneath the leg of a chair, and then he's like, "All right, I got it." And he walks out. And it took him like at least 20 minutes. And the professor, he like, I don't know why he did that. And he like moves the chair and the thing flips up and like smacks against the wall. And he turns off the projector and he's like, all right, back to class. It's like there's no reason at all for him to set that up.
Did you guys get out of your classes early, like first days?
Well, I have almost all my classes early the second day. Critical thinking is a hour and 15-minute class, and what he does is he lectures for 15 minutes, gives us an exercise, and he's like, we don't have anything else to do. Y'all can go.
Someone on their Snapchat story said their class started at 7. They got out early. It was 7:07 when they got out. They got out 7 minutes later.
I mean, they probably just like, here's the syllabus, don't be a
Yeah, I
fucking
guess.
dumbass. Bye. That's it.
Our first day was Tuesday, and I had one class at 9:45. That's all I had. To
I've
do
only
all
got
day.
one morning class all week.
Yeah,
I
his-
fucking hate y'all. I have 4 8 a.m.s.
I have.
And my Fridays
like
at 10
2.
a.m. I just haven't. Well, okay, the benefit of this is
That's why I've been staying up so late, by the way.
I can pretty much be done with school by noon every day. Sometimes
See, I don't
I'm
even
done
start
by
12.
10:30,
Yeah, that's a good thing.
but I just go home and sleep. Home.
That's your new home.
You know. I still think I'm going to be back here every week. It's definitely.
You can come visit us because I'm not driving down here every weekend.
Huh?
I'm not driving down here every weekend because my family will complain. They'll be like, "Why are you seeing him and not me?" My dad called me last night actually, and he was like, "You want to come watch the McGregor fight?" I was like, "I've already been invited 2 weeks ago to Tanner's house."
Hey, how's your laptop?
It's a little slow, but other than that, it's fine.
You think it could run Audacity?
I don't have it with me.
No, I'm talking about for the future.
Oh yeah, sure.
'Cause I would come to y'all on Saturdays.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
We don't have a whole lot of room, but
I'll sleep on the floor. I've done it before.
we'd also have to bring bedding because we don't have anything. We got a pillow you could use, but that's it.
How you have carpeted floors?
No.
No, it would.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Probably just drop back late or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. Are you that far away where you just don't see your family anymore?
Yeah. I probably won't go back unless I need something.
Is that by choice or?
Yes.
Okay.
I definitely could just go back every day if I wanted to.
It's only like 15-minute drive.
Yeah, you could be commuting.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that every day. I'm not waking up that early.
I have a Kevin who, when I go to class, I come back and he's asleep in my bed.
What? Why is he
He
spending...
tried to crawl in my bed when I was asleep already.
Because he's a commuter, he doesn't have a dorm.
Yeah.
So he
So
just
it's like
stays in ours.
If he has one class at 1 and another class at 3, like, he's not going to go home. I'll just stay on campus.
Yeah, but why is he asleep? Just fucking...
Because he has to wake up so early because he's a commuter.
He stays up late watching weeb stuff.
Fucking just go... I wouldn't stay for that shit. Like, y'all are so much more patient than I am. All the time. Like,
I
in
don't care.
every aspect of life, you are more patient than I am.
I've grown out of my middle school ways.
If I came home and I wanted to be in my bed and
we
Kevin
share,
was...
No, we don't share beds. We, like, exchange beds if someone's in there.
Yeah, if Kevin was in my bed, I would snatch his little ass straight on out of there.
Like, I've offered to let him sleep in my bed, but he would just die.
Just go get fucking coffee or something.
I mean, I don't mind if he's in my bed.
Wait, how long does he have between classes?
Like an hour or two.
No, it depends on each class. I think one time he had 6 hours or something crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty ass. How far away from the campus does he live?
I'm not sure where he lives, so I don't know.
Probably like between 30 and 40 minute round trip.
Round trip.
I'm sure he doesn't live
50 minutes
downtown.
there.
He doesn't live downtown, yeah.
I mean,
Still, like, it's just a waste of time.
if I had an hour between class, I think it'd just be annoying to lay down. Like, because you'd have
That's
to
how
wait.
I feel. Like, I just feel, like, uneasy because I'll feel like I'll miss the class.
I just sit
Or
in my chair.
you feel off because you might miss class and you just... Waking up is the worst thing.
Yeah, and you're like, fuck, I have to go.
I actually hate having classes at 12 because then I feel like I'm always oversleeping.
I've woken up before 8 every day this week also. Just because I can't sleep.
You need to get that checked out.
No, I'm fine.
Don't let them give you medication, but you might want to look.
No, I'm fine. They're just going to give me medication, that's it. So I'm fine.
Yeah.
We can pop some pills.
Oh, here's a story for you. First night. Partying, right? First night.
Do you?
No, I mean, it was just like we just met people.
There were parties about.
Was that the night we went to Cookout?
Yeah.
That was the night we went to
All
Cookout.
the-
So,
all
like,
the gays were
listen.
there, yeah.
They actually had a party in our dorm. It was
Uh-huh.
like based in the home
Yeah,
building.
there were parties in every dorm, but everyone was at ours.
Everybody was at our dorm because
We had that.
we had the actual party. Like, there was music at ours.
There was food.
Yeah, and free food. So we got a group together, went to Cookout instead because we're those guys.
Yeah.
We came back and it was late, and we just ended up
Having sex.
No, that's just not. No, that is not true. We ended up going to bed. I couldn't sleep. I think I had like a pinched nerve in my leg or something from walking around all day.
I forgot about this.
So I stayed up till like 3 a.m. just like laying in bed, and then I went to bed finally, and then they had a fucking fire alarm at 4 a.m.
But tell them why.
You know why? Someone was vaping. Saw the fat vape cloud and
they
pulled the fire
that
alarm.
bit.
No fucking way.
Who vapes at 4 a.m. though?
It was up at 4 a.m. on
Go
the
to
first day of
sleep.
college.
I
I was
was
stressing out first day and we vape. It wasn't the first day. It was our moving day when we were still free.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Like, it's like
But still, like, it was up at 4 a.m.
And then
vaping.
it happened again yesterday.
was-
It happened again in a
Supposedly
different
someone
dorm.
was-
Yeah.
a different dorm.
I was texting Dev, and his way of asking if you want to hang out is like, "You trying to link? You trying to link?"
Trying to link.
And I texted him, I'm like, "You trying to link for lunch or whatever?" He's like, "Yeah." And then like,
Where does he go? Does he go to the same school as you?
yes,
Is he in the same
I
building?
didn't know.
he lives 2 blocks down.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, he's really close. So we just like walk
Link.
to each other's.
Link up.
Yeah, we link up, whatever. But I'm like, "You trying to eat?" And he's like, "Sure." And then 5 minutes later, he goes, "Never mind, I'm blowed." I'm like,
Sounds
like, why? He goes-
them.
they pull the fucking fire alarm, and I need to get to class. I'm blowed. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I thought about it. I'm like, the fire alarm is about to go off. So I like went down to the dining hall to eat real quick before they did it,
Yeah.
because I knew it was gonna like hit the buildings, because there's like
Yeah.
a line of buildings, and he was on one end, I was on the other, so it's just gonna go down. And I saw the cops outside like blocking the street so we can get out just for the exercise. I picked up the plate, and it fucking went off. It was at 8:30, which means in 30 minutes the dorm was gonna close, or the cafeteria was gonna close. I was like, I'm not eating tonight. I would just put it down. I was mad. Oh my god, I was mad.
Do you eat breakfast in your dorm, or do you actually go somewhere and eat?
I don't eat breakfast.
I try not to eat breakfast.
I usually just eat a snack in my dorm.
You mean a Pop-Tart?
Just a snack.
I
Full breakfast.
I ate Moe's one night because the cafeteria was closed. That was it. But it was on a weekend.
How's the food after?
Fantastic.
Ours isn't that bad.
I haven't eaten the same thing twice. They always have pizza, so if like all the other options are ass, you can just go eat pizza. I mean, they had like 6 different types of mac and cheese.
Bruh.
Friday, I was like, tasty.
I'm going over there now.
A bit tasty.
Delicious.
Dev saw the mac and cheese. He goes, they got scrimp mac and cheese. He's like, yo, scrimp mac and cheese. He's so funny to watch. We'll be walking down the street. He's real quiet. A lot of
Street, you mean?
you have to be like comfortable with
He doesn't
silence to
mind,
hang
so.
out with Dev, because it'll be like 15 minutes of nothing, and then he'll just say something. But like something will get a little bit too close to him when we're walking. He'll just be real quiet.
Yeah.
He goes, back off.
He would do that to random people in the hallway.
He does like this little bow up thing, but it's
Yeah.
so subtle. He goes, back off. It's
In
so great.
My photography class with him, he would actually just do ad libs for like 30 minutes in a row. It's like he just would not stop.
Yeah, it's a good time.
And just
My face hurts.
Why?
I need to shave. Like,
Don't, man,
actually,
don't
I'm-
throw it out, bro.
no, I've gotten used to it now, but like, I understand the process. It's fine for like the first, like, maybe week, and then like I'll start to feel it. If I touch my mouth or like touch around my lip, it'll start getting itchy.
Is it just coarse?
Yeah, and it starts like it's curled, so like it'll curl back into my skin.
I have soft facial hair, even when it gets pretty long.
Like if you feel the groove, but if I like put it sideways, or like, yeah, it's starting to really annoy me. It feels like I have chapped mouth,
Mouth.
Chapped neck.
like a chapped face. That's what it feels like.
So that referee said tonight, he was like,
Yeah.
get off his neck. Get off his neck.
Get off his neck.
He put an E and a U and a K in there.
Did we tell you what Tucker said?
What?
Yeah.
Tuck-
He was
He was slanging throat.
we were at a football game. We went to the football game for our old high school, and we
Just
saw
at
one of
our-
the guys.
at our college.
Yeah, he was at a place at our college, but we just happened to be there at the right time, so we went there. Saw an old friend of ours, and he started getting into an argument with a few of the younger, like the lower class girls. Well, not lower class, but like
Lower class.
They're like
These
juniors.
fucking
like juniors or
these freshmen slumming it in
Yeah.
sweatpants.
Yeah.
he started getting into an argument like about who was more hype. He was like, I sling throw better than all y'all.
He was yelling at guys, I'll suck your dick. It was just
It's like, I'll get the toilet out my trunk.
yeah, what? Building a house or whatever he said in the parking lot, whatever that means.
He said that.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Oh, he was gonna he was gonna put the toilet in like a
Set up
bed
shop.
and like 2 nightstands and lamps and stuff. Like he was gonna build the inside of a house but without the walls.
It's kind of funny.
He said
So
that
just furniture.
he was seriously looking at he's got this thing for America. Like he's got like an American flag suit.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it. It's so
tuxedo.
funny.
He said he was looking at a renovated limo. Like he was gonna buy a limo,
Sleeping.
and then he looked inside of it, and everything was America decked
Uh-huh.
out with like the flag interior.
Oh man.
He's actually looking at buying it.
He does have
Oh,
3
shit.
jobs, so
This kid's got
he could pay
money
for it.
to blow. I want to know what he's gonna do, because people that get
Sell
in the
drugs.
mentality like him, they just make money. Like it's not, it's like second nature. Like he's just,
He's a good worker.
A
he
personality
doesn't
like
think
that.
about it. He doesn't like bitch about having to work. He's just like always making money.
Yeah. He probably doesn't know what to do with it.
I
Which is
know,
why
he's-
he has that fucking suit.
Very.
And many more of the same
Yeah.
genre.
He just like he'll
Charming,
look
you know.
at suits. They're like $100 a piece. He'll just like go and buy one after getting a paycheck. They're like different. He's got like a hot pink suit or like shit like that. Interesting person. I saw him. I saw a car driving as a town car and had the American flags outside. Kenna goes, "I bet you that's Tucker."
I bet it was.
It was Tucker.
Yeah, it was.
We stopped him. We talked to him. It's just so it's. Good times.
You miss anything else from our college experience so far? We probably are.
Not really. Just a lot of cards.
Kind of intimidating.
Is it intimidating for you?
I mean, you gotta think about where I am.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Finding
Is
classes.
Is it just the place? That's the problem.
Yeah. How is that set up? The whole classes thing.
What do you mean?
Like, are they all in the same block, the same area?
No.
Or are they like different
I'll
parts of Atlanta?
Probably like 3/4 of a mile from
Oh, wow.
like there's like a square, like a cluster of the majority of your classes, and then maybe like one block down there's 2 or 3, and then there's this fucking building that is like the one classroom. It's like 5 blocks up. It's like as far away from the campus as you could possibly be, but legally still be a part of the campus.
Yeah.
And I've got a goddamn class there, which I have 15 minutes to get to. And my whole learning community has to it's the fucking running of the bulls. Like, we just haul ass to this building. It's not intimidating. It was intimidating at first to find classes because if you get lost,
I did that the day before classes started.
yeah, but everything's like it's so saturated by shit that's not school, huh?
Yeah.
It's so saturated by shit that's not like the school, or like stores, office buildings. It's like when you have an address, you still don't really know.
Yeah.
There's like 3 tiers. There's like a building here in the middle, and then there's like another building on top of it, and then there's shit underground. It's like, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
How do you do you walk? Do you use MARTA?
No, I'll walk everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I was feeling it. The bottom of my feet are falling apart. And then I fucking dropped those ramen noodles on my. You see my
your
foot?
keyboard? Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, no, I
messed up.
I essentially put a bowl of water in the microwave for 5 minutes. It was as close to
It was lava.
It was as close to boiling as water can get without actually boiling. I folded a paper towel 9 times. That's whatever.
Can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
7 times.
And picked it up and got it out of the microwave long enough to realize that my hand was on fire. So I went down really quick to try to get it onto the ground and just place it down, and then it just slipped and all of it landed on my foot. I was like, if I didn't have a sock on, this would be worse than it was.
You had a sock on and that happened?
And my skin bubbled up. I had blisters all over. It was fucking bad. And then the next 6 hours later, I was waking up to go to class, so I had to put my shoes on and just walk a mile to class.
How do you like your roommates?
It's a good time.
Seem pretty hot.
You like them?
Yeah, it's good. They're not in there most of the time during the day. They stay up later than me, and that's kind of an issue because I have a problem sleeping if it's not quiet. But
you seem to do fine here. Like when we stay the night.
Well, it's
I secretly get really fucking annoyed, but I don't say anything.
Oh, well, I've been here for years and I haven't heard you complain, so I didn't...
It's not that bad. It's some nights it's worse than others. It depends on the mood I'm in. But I think they're just hyped. I think they're just excited. Sean was really excited to be a part of the college atmosphere.
It'll definitely die down.
And I just didn't really give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want anything to change, so I kept it as close to here as possible. So moved my computer up there. But yeah, I think they'll go to flyer parties. There's fucking flyers just stapled into every light post that you can look at, and they'll just 7 o'clock. It's Greeks are free or girls are free or $5 until midnight and then it's 10 or some shit like that, and they'll go to those parties. Instead they went to one, and
that's pretty nice.
No, they went to one, and you knew that shit was ghetto because they were throwing dice in the corner.
Hey, they didn't have chairs of it. They were squatting.
Oh no, they were throwing dice and they were bloods very clearly. And these white boys were throwing firecrackers at them. They threw a firecracker at them from the roof of another building, and they somebody thought there was a gunshot, and they were all strapped, so they all pulled out a gun, right?
Laka.
And the dudes ducked down and went into the building, and they threw another one, and they
said, "Try me."
And they pulled their guns out and looked up, so they kind of moved into the building, and they could kind of see them moving. So they pointed. They had a laser pointer, and they're flashing.
They got the attachment.
No.
Yeah, they had an attachment. So they kind of flashed them a little bit.
They got the akimbo.
Right. Those dumbasses turned off the lights. We're not here. They turned off the lights, and one of them was like, "I'm gonna go get them," and they went into the building. And Sean's like, "I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Someone's about to die. So yeah, you don't fuck with. They were all
Dice
strapped.
throwers.
They were all strapped. They all had guns.
You didn't go?
Fuck no, I didn't go, dude.
Bro.
I'd be in the 0.01 percentile
Yeah.
of people that aren't black. I don't think I would be very accepted there. But yeah, it's a good time. It's really fun. I get an email every time somebody's armed at or robbed at gunpoint. Got one last night.
God.
I get
Is
one.
that like the Amber Alert of Atlanta?
It's more common than that. I mean, but most of the time it's between like 2 and 4 a.m. and not too close to campus. I'm like,
Well,
why?
people aren't getting robbed in the daylight.
Why?
We had a real college experience our second night because we had that,
We got drawn.
no. What happened was we went to Walmart to pick up some stuff that we forgot to get for the dorm. The group we went with, instead of getting supplies, they just got RC cars.
Oh yeah.
And we went out at 1 a.m. in front of the not the hotel, the dorm, and started racing their RC cars
Yeah, I
And
can't
drone.
do that.
And a drone.
and a drone. That was
Of course.
Yeah.
Why not?
All you private school kids got money to burn on.
It was like
Hey.
$10, I
Drones.
think. I didn't buy one.
one of them got like a clearly better car. And you just
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot do that. I finally got a parking spot. Like I had this fucking issue where I couldn't get a goddamn parking spot. Finally got a parking spot through a private company. It's 2 blocks away, and I still probably won't go out at night. Just because I
you
get
have a specific spot.
You probably won't do
no,
it.
it's just in a deck.
Okay.
It's because it's just like when you get emails every time somebody's robbed at gunpoint, you're just like, yeah, there's a high
Stay
possibility.
inside.
Yeah, there's a chance that could be me.
Yeah, you're right.
Just
But
don't go out at 2 a.m. 3
I don't know. I think
How would you approach a robbery?
I'm not gonna die for money.
Here, here's
Take
my
my
money.
wallet. Here's
I'll
my
be like,
phone.
No, I'll just be like, no.
Really?
I would just tell somebody no.
Well, there you go, you're dead.
If I'm gonna get shot over money, I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah, I would just tell somebody no.
This is a drastically different approach than I
I'm
expected
robbing
you to have.
Mario.
You're not getting anything, so.
If they like clearly gonna kill you,
I mean, I'll
And you
judge it
didn't- you have to
situation
do
by
something.
situation,
You
but
have
I'm
to,
not gonna just give up my money
try to fight
first
them off.
time somebody asks me.
I don't know.
Something like
I guess
donkey
I feel the same way, but I don't want to be that guy.
With the guy that dies.
Yes.
What if they just shoot you anyways?
I mean,
No,
then I
well,
was
might
gonna
as
get
well
shot
say no.
anyways. It doesn't matter.
How's it go? The one in front of the gun list red
I never got that.
because they got shot, so they're a martyr. And they live through other people, you know. And
Yeah, I guess. I don't
But
know.
the other one lives with money.
it's not gonna be a lot.
I don't know. Never mind. I probably would go out because it's not like it's fucking like a ghetto ass 2
See,
blocks.
joke's on them. I will say no. They'll shoot me and they don't have any money on me. Got him.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Destroyed. He goes to jail for free.
I was gonna say Chick-fil-A card. It was worth it.
I got a free
breakfast.
sandwich.
Joke's on them, dude. It's expired.
No, I could probably go out. I can't just go to a Walmart.
Why
That's
not?
not. Where the fuck is a
Oh,
Walmart?
so yeah, they don't have any there. Just
Yeah.
go with Dev. No, but they won't mess with him.
Shit, I wouldn't fuck
Go,
with Dev.
oh,
They don't think he's a terrorist.
You sniff your ass up.
He grew out his beard, right? Already shaved.
He
it.
wears the same thing every day.
Yeah.
He
I
wears
see- I see.
gray sweatpants, a black sweater, just a straight black hat,
I don't blame
and I'm like, and slides.
him.
It's like the same thing every day. I'm like, do
At least
you
he
have
take-
any other
At least
clothes?
he takes showers.
Do I need to buy you some clothes, Steph? He said he might come home for Labor Day, so
Oh, that'd be cool.
but I won't be here. So. Oh shit, I won't be here.
where you gonna be?
At Deep Creek.
Oh.
We might have a week without videos. 2 weeks
man.
without videos.
What are our viewers gonna do?
The viewer. What are our viewers?
What is,
Jay-
what is Trey gonna do?
Jay, what are you gonna do?
Type it in the comment section.
Listen,
below.
dude, it shows fucking dedication when you make like a show. You make a weekly show and edit that shit and put it out
For one person.
for one fucking person. I think that's dedication.
We've
I think that's the
failed,
hustle right
man.
there. No, I've got backup episodes.
Has
So,
he asked you about that stuff like that?
Huh?
Has he asked you about like when they're coming out and whatnot?
no,
No.
I don't know.
Do you know that he watches them?
Like around episode 3, I was like, "Do you even watch these anymore?" Because I know I showed him one. He's like, "Yeah, I've watched all of them, sometimes multiple times."
Oh,
So I
wow.
Oh my
assume-
god.
So I assume
Jay, you the best.
Yeah. Shout out.
I assume he's actually watching these. And if he is,
He'll lie to you.
Props.
Yeah, for real. Jay's the best.
You got some patience, dude.
they get like 8 views. I don't know how long the views are, because it's really easy to click on a video and get the view, and then somebody decide this waste of life isn't worth it.
So if you're Jay, go ahead and smash the motherfucking like button. Let's get it up to 1 like.
Yeah.
The goal. Put out another video.
We haven't gotten any likes,
Oh.
but we haven't gotten any dislikes,
Hey,
so we're good.
Let me change that real
It's
quick.
undefined right now.
Yeah,
There is no ratio.
people don't know how to feel.
Mhm.
They're just kind of.
It's no Justin Bieber baby.
I finally getting the perks of having an Xbox One, because everything is cloud saved, so I can just take the game up and like
That's nice.
keep them synced, and then I can watch Game of Thrones and sleep. Good times. College was fun. Like somebody let us out of class early, or no, somebody was like, my history teacher was like, "We're just not gonna have class Friday." And people are like, "Why?" He's like, "Yeah, we can just meet up Monday." The guy next to me goes, "I like college."
I never realized how you could be taking the same class, but 2 different teachers teach it, and how differently you'll learn in that class is, because I'm taking Western. No, it's not Western. Yeah, Western history, and we're learning about natural environment and science and medicine in Western history, but the other teachers teaching them the same class, but they're learning about political and social and economic things in history.
There's not a whole lot of like standards set by the university. It's really like, we know this person that's teaching is qualified to teach it.
Yeah, so
Let them do what
have
they're
fun.
going to do.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing here. They just have to follow a book, really. Like for the strictly, like I guess for this my math class and the physics class, they have to follow a book basically.
And history just seems like, as long as you teach about Western history, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
you're good.
how you go about doing it. Or
When
you
it's
teach.
such a broad, it's literally
just about-
infinite. Like,
Yeah,
you could not tell all the stories. So
it's the same with film. It's like how do you approach, like my film aesthetics teacher is like, yeah, right. You saw him on Snapchat where I spaced out the
Yeah,
letters.
oh, you did.
Like, if you didn't write this shit like that,
Yeah.
like he just,
so much.
you know,
My mouth.
he
I just
chose
want to cut my lip off.
What's in your mouth?
My
Dinker.
mustache.
That's what I thought. Dinker.
It's that fucking McGregor
I'll show
dick.
him more throat than LAL.
That's my mouth.
Fuck it. No, my film aesthetics teacher essentially just like picked 10 of his favorite movies. He's like, "Well, just watch these, and I can teach these because I know
What
them."
were some of them? Do you remember?
Scott Pilgrim is one of them. Videodrome, I think. Titanic. It's not one of his favorites, but it's easy to. Wait, no, that's for film history, which it makes sense because that was a big deal when it came out. Just shit like that. He loves to trash on Transformers.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Like, get off my fucking favorite series, my guy, please.
I also forget that, they're professors and they can pretty much say whatever they want.
Oh, he said fuck the first day.
Yeah, so
it caught me off guard, too.
My first teacher was like, "You can have your phone out, but no dicking around on that." I was like, "Oh yeah, whoa."
Dude,
College.
I was sitting waiting for my English class. This was the biggest neck ass I've ever had. I was sitting waiting on my English class, and he was, there's this teacher in there, and she kept saying talking shit. You won't talk shit. You won't, like, she was grilling these people. And it's the
You
first
should have
day.
said, bet.
She's like, you won't talk
They
shit.
don't want
She goes,
bitch.
I will not have any transphobic, no homophobic, no nothing. I was like, she seems very fucking angry. I thought it was my teacher. And I went in there, and she was still sitting in there, and I took a seat. I looked at the board, and it said, like, Miss So-and-so, she/her pronouns.
Oh god.
And then she like, walked out. I was like, oh. And another teacher came in.
Yeah,
And she
yes.
She looks at the board and she takes the eraser and she erases it real quick. And then she's like, "Okay, I'm your teacher." I was like, "Oh, thank God." I did not need some fucking like political rant class. And she did like put on her paper like, what is our preferred pronoun or whatever. Or if we didn't have one, don't fill it out. But because it's a pretty liberal school. So oh my God, there's these 3 dudes that apparently were white supremacists. Somebody put their faces and names on a sheet of paper and plastered it all over campus. It's like, these 3 dudes are Nazis.
No,
Conservative.
I heard that one of my friends' dads used to go to the University of Georgia,
Uh-huh.
and he.
Was
What
it
happened? No, like when they first integrated the school, there was a lot of people that went and like protested it basically, and they came back to the dorm the next morning, or they woke up the next morning. Obviously, the guy that I know didn't go to that, but he woke up and there was a list of names. They said be at the dean's office.
Oh,
at,
shit.
at whatever time. So they got a mouthful if nothing else.
Yeah.
It's like-
Mouthful.
Yeah.
It's like that Twitter account that was like actively identifying the people with the tiki torches at Charleston. And then fucking Joey Salads.
Yeah,
started.
Joey Salads.
Someone's like, "This is Joey Salads, a popular YouTuber or whatever." I had to
You know
comment.
that
I was like, "That bitch is just lost." He was probably trying to find his fucking.
You know, he wasn't actually there, right?
I know.
Okay.
He was at some other. He was at a Trump rally, and he was trying to get Trump supporters to like support him. And the Trump supporters were like, "Dude, fuck off. We don't like Nazis." I was like, that bitch is probably lost. He thought that meant like peace or something. That the swastika meant peace, and he was trying to find a bagel.
He was getting salads.
Like, that bitch is stupid. He's such a dumbass.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah, we need to cut it off. Peace.
He's gonna fucking shave his face.
I need to just shave my skin off.
Thomas usually has something dumb to say at the end.
Blocka.